finally getting to do that and living my best life
Yeah.
now, because I'm just firstly doing what I wanted to do, and I'm doing it my way
Yeah. Yeah.
with your guidance. With your guidance, thank you. Because I'll be honest with you, if I just totally do it my way, I don't think there would be one video on my grid. It'd just be, because the old patterns would have been, don't speak, Jenny. How many times have you said or or whatever? But I am Jenny from the block, and there'll always be a bit of me that comes out. But
We love that. We love that.
I
We love that. That's your magic sauce. You're not being anything different. My job
no,
has been to mirror your potential and actually allow you to see where you can grow, and actually bring your essence to life, which has just been an absolute joy.
yeah,
And, what would you say to women who are perhaps concerned, like feeling blocked with becoming visible, and who are looking to grow their business, grow their brand, step into the light, but they feel like there's just this massive block. They don't know how to do it. They perhaps they've looked at working with someone like myself who's passionate about that. What would you say to them? Is there any wisdom that you'd like to share?
yeah. It's being now repeated so many times, but my words were, just give it a go. Just give it a go. You've got to give it a go. You've got and hearing what it made me realize after that is, whatever it is that you wanted to do in your life and you never did it because you had children, or you just went down a different path, as I did. I had 4 children, and then I became a single mum, and then I got, then cancer journey. But now it was just like, I just thought, just give it a go, Jen. Just
Yeah.
give it a crack. Give it your best. Take the support. I did start off saying, I don't need support. I can do it on my own, until I realized I did do it I did need support. And it's finding the right support to that. And you are my right support for me without that. And that has made a difference to me. And because I can just genuinely tell you where it is I want to go. And with your support, you've just kind of made that come true for me. You've polished it for me. You've
I love
polished
that.
it up for me. So, as in, not what I have to say, but as in, I said, I've got this idea, Mandy, I've got that idea, and I want to go here and I want to go there, and I get all over the place. And then you just draw it back in and say, okay, I get what you want to do. How about we do it this way? And I
Yeah.
say, yes, that's it.
To wave the magic wand. But
Yeah,
I love that, because this is the thing with so many women. I feel that we've got so many ideas and all this delicious intuition and amazing wisdom like yourself, and have been through so much. And we want to hear these stories. We want it to land. And where I'm coming in, whether I'm working with people, one to one, or even in, Spark Sprint that I'm working on with women,
yeah,
is once you get the frameworks and you understand who you're speaking to, which we've worked on with you, really directly speaking to your women and understanding what they want to hear and how you help them, and not going off on to big tangents, then you can just keep showing up effortlessly, because it stops becoming selling and it becomes helping, right? You feel like you're
yeah,
helping women all the time, because you
yeah,
are. You're
yeah.
helping women. And how many times have you heard women say to you in your from your videos, I can see myself in you? I love what you
Yeah,
said. It really landed for me. I really needed to hear that today, Jen.
yeah. And that makes my heart. I tear up sometimes, and I just think, yes, that person, because I've been that person. I've been that single mum, or I've been in that difficult relationship, or I've been there, and for me to, I guess I'm, to listen to your story, or to say, look, I'm going through this really difficult time, and not only just my learnings of what I've done, hypnotherapy and NLP and meditation and everything. It's my lived experience
Mm,
that I use, as
mm,
to understand the cancer journey and all those things, to really understand what it was like to go through that, but with all the extra tools now that have helped me
yeah,
I can now use those tools and understand where people are coming from, women are coming from, to help them.
yeah.
And so Yeah, it's just knowing how to use all the tools that you've got and all the experience that you have in your life and put it all together in a basket.
Yeah.
And we're all different, and to just I never have one client or one event that's the same. It's always different.
Yeah.
There's not a it's similar stuff in the basket, but you're pulling out different tricks all the time.
Yeah, but the one element, I love that. I love the visual on that. But the one element that stays the same, which is the absolute unique magic source power, is Jen, the basket, right? You're the
Yeah,
personal brand, your essence and your stories and everything that you've been through, and the way that people are attracted to you in your events and the way that you coach people is the way that you do things, because it is of your lived experience and your wisdom. It isn't just them buying into a Canva template and NLP and hypnotherapy. They're coming to you because you've seen those situations, you've dealt with that, you've been resilient, you understand, and then you apply your tools as and when. And that's all we've done is replicate your uniqueness onto your
yeah,
socials. So people
yeah,
actually, like you say, they're coming and they're wanting to work with you over and over again and come to your events because they feel that energy and they
yeah.
feel that authenticity.
Yeah, that's a special moment. That's a
Yeah.
special moment when you really somebody knows that you get them without even saying too much.
Yeah, yeah, it's powerful.
Mm.
And the fact that you can replicate that and use these channels for free and connect with those women that are looking for that support, that's why it's key to be working with people that can push you out of that comfort zone and get over those blocks and be visible. Would you agree?
Oh, 100%. And I'm not doing, just the sales pitch on Mandy. As I do, I always say I've got a client actually of mine who says, "You've got to see Jen, you've got to see Jen," and I love it. I just say, "You keep saying it," but I'm on the other hand saying, "You've got to see Mandy, you've got to see Mandy." She's so good. Although I say not too many because I don't want her to get, I sort of have. You definitely have made that the blocks, even though through all the work and doing the letting go of the limiting beliefs and the negative beliefs and all those things through the work I did through NLP, I think to take me to that next level of having authentic Jen come out, especially like bringing myself out to show the world, standing doing these events in a public space, I just did not think I would be doing.
I know. And I
Because
actually am laughing because I remember some of your messages when you were like, who do I think I am? It was almost like when you were leading these community events, to saying, I did not think I would be here. I didn't think I would actually get to this position. And I truly believe that the fact that you've been taking my guidance and we've been working closely, and this is for all the women that once you get your messaging and your positioning and your brand right, and you start showing up effortlessly, this is where you can grow, right? Because your events are selling out because your brand is so strong. So anyone that sees anything about you on
mm,
one touch point, they reflect onto your brand now and they're like, oh, wow, yeah, I love her energy. I'm going to that event.
yeah,
They
that's
they
awesome.
know that
Yeah,
you back up, that it's just,
yeah.
it is what you see is what you get.